Hi, this is Chris. Welcome to iFunatastic. Let me give you a quick overview of the controls on the main page, and then we'll set up an iPhone for use with iFunatastic. Top left is the language menu. It lists the available languages on the phone. iFunatastic is currently available only in English, and shows the language the phone is set to as soon as it can be determined. Next to it is the device type, iPhone or iPod, and the firmware version. 1.1.4 is preferred. iFunatastic works best with it. The device status button indicates whether the phone is shackled, unshackled, or ready for iFun. It also indicates if the device is in restore mode, unreachable, or when iFunatastic cannot communicate with it. Click this button to update the device status at any time. Underneath are the BSE status button indicating whether I'm around to respond to emails or not. Click to refresh. And next to it is the news button. It is lit up if you have never visited the news page on iFunatastic.com or when I have something of importance to tell you. Click it to switch it off and to visit the news page online. Importance. iFunatastic's functionality is grouped into pages which are accessible with the remaining buttons. The welcome page, the documentation, precious little of it, the features page where you can purchase one of 2 feature levels, setup and troubleshooting if things go wrong with the phone, file manager and iFundex, which is the central portion of iFunatastic. Son of iFunatastic allows you to install themes and home screen layouts on the phone. Theme Park, a slightly outdated way to produce themes. A better way is the new file manager. Home screen layouts, screenshots, ringtones, carrier logos, and email signatures. And the old file manager, which is on its way out. The main button displays the current status and suggestions about what to do next. A freshly restored or bought phone is shackled. That means iFunatastic has limited access to it. Nevertheless, you can use the file manager to copy your own files to and from the phone, and you can install custom ringtones. The real fun begins once the phone is unshackled. Unshackled means iFunatastic can read from and write to all files on the phone. This is generally known as jailbreaking or jailbroken, but it is not quite the same because your phone can be jailbroken and still iFunatastic won't have access to it. The setup and troubleshooting page explains what to do then. Click on the main button to jailbreak and unshackle. This switches to the Setup and Troubleshooting page's Jailbreak tab. I'm now leaving jailbreaking to the experts. There are 4 main applications available to perform this task. Visit the websites of their creators to download. Once you have the application of choice on your disk, select it and then run it. So let me select iLiberty, which works well, and run it. Let's have a look at the phone too. And let's click jailbreak. Depending on your software and hardware configuration, one or the other of the jailbreaking applications might work better. You just have to try and see. And there we are. Let's have a look. There's installer on the phone. That means it's jailbroken. iLiberty also installs that's the special service that iFunatastic needs to consider the phone unshackled. So let's quit iLiberty and return to iFunatastic, and the status changes to unshackled. I've gone ahead and enabled the king level as indicated by the green king on the features button. And now let's install iFunatastic support. Click install. The very first time iFunatastic will have to download an older firmware version that it needs to restart, I should say, the phone and exit the restore modes. Depending on your internet connection, this may take a while, but it needs to be done only once. This firmware will not be installed on the phone, so no worries there. It's strictly being used for the tools that iFunatastic uses. The download is complete. I had to interrupt because it messed up the filming. So click install to install iFunatastic support. This involves copying some binary files and scripts to the phone, patching the keyboard preferences and the Mecha framework to play standard ringtones, our own standard ringtones. And it also involves restarting the phone twice. Alright, please fasten your seatbelts. The captain has indicated we are ready for iFun.